the passion.
If Barrow rises, then the whole of Westmoreland and Furness rises.
That kickstart of companies coming together and solving that challenge showed us what the art of the possible was.
We have been shouting about what we've been doing for a number of years now, and it feels like we're finally having an impact, getting people talking.
From the factory floor to the boardroom.
For most Cumbrian producers, it's going to be the 10% tariff. Now that's bad enough, but it could be worse.
We often get very entrenched in the hospitality sector. It's very busy all the time. So to be able to come away for a couple of hours, speak to like-minded people, whether they be your peers who've got businesses within the area similar to your own, you're coming up with solutions.
Because you're based in Cumbria, does that mean a lot when people from Cumbria are looking to keep the money in the county?
Absolutely. We very much value local business, and we have a showroom on site.
SME to multinational.
In the previous time, we had more locomotives being idle, and we believed that the right sizing created some efficiencies.
For me, this is about a transformation project, and that's what we're doing. We're taking the successes that Cumbria LEP has had and then moving it into another state of its evolution.
All across Cumbria.
We're based on an organic farm. It's regenerative, which means that rather than farming in a way which damages the landscape, it gives back to it.
The paper mill here, almost all of their raw materials come through the port, whether that's wood pulp or logs for powering the biopower station over there.
Very kindly poured out two samples, a sample A, which we call it, which is the fine blended whisky on its own. Sample B is the one that's been tweaked and has been enriched. If we just smell the two together, just take a glass with me. And
yeah, so it's got this almost like meaty richness, slightly more sort of caramel sort of nose.
I recently ran a kind of cycling business breakfast where we brought a bunch of businesses together with some people in the university, did a bike ride and came back and talked about things called marginal gains. And this is where businesses can look at, again, small areas that aggregate to make a bigger difference.
I had actually had nothing to do with sewing, tailoring beforehand. My grandfather worked at Redmayne's when it was the big factory.
My favourite are the ones who saved for the suits, who've dreamt of this and are so excited.
What's the unusual thing being asked to brand then, clothing-wise?
Underpants.
No way. Why on earth would you want to wear? Who was the firm? What was the client? What were they selling? What were they doing?
Confidentiality, we can't tell you that.
Northern Lights, the podcast shining a light on business in Cumbria from Business Crack, with me, Nigel Thompson.